Alright everyone, currently we are on our way to go see Captain America Brave New World. I know the lighting in here is kind of bad, I do apologize, but we're about to go grab dinner and then go see Brave New World, so let's just go. After dinner we had some time to kill, so we decided to hit up Gamestop and Walmart to see if they had the new Star Killer Funko, but lo and behold they did not have it and we ended up picking up 2 more pops instead, but I'm going to show the entire haul of everything that we got at the end, so stay tuned for that. So we just went to GameStop and picked up 2 more pops. Now we're going to Walmart quickly to go see what they have for snacks or go to the movie. Alrighty, we got our snacks. We're about to go see Brave New World. We will be back. Ready? Alright. Okay, so we just got back from seeing Captain America Brave New World. What did you think to start off?
I didn't think it was bad. It was definitely not like the best Marvel movie ever. But it wasn't bad.
I will say, I don't know, for me, out of 10, I probably have to give it like an 8.3. We'll see how I feel in the morning. I definitely thought it was better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I definitely would rewatch it over that. Everything was kind of cut and dry. That, and I guess the beginning fight, which we saw the clip on YouTube, that whole sequence felt very weird.
Yeah, like it felt like some parts were slow-mo and others were like fast forwarded a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, it felt a little odd, but not enough to take me out of the story, if that makes sense.
And after that sequence, that never really happened again, and everything felt fine. It was just, for some reason, that sequence just felt very touch and go. But with that being said, it is -1 degrees outside. We are cold. We're gonna go inside, and I will give my full review in the morning, and I'll show you all the tins that we got. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we will go over that. Deuces.
Deuces.
So it is next morning, and I have to say, I don't think my opinion really has changed. I would say this movie is definitely an 8.3 out of 10. It isn't great. It isn't bad either, though. Honestly, I would say it's a lot better than the Marvel's Thor: Love and Thunder, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness, and Captain America: The First Avenger. It's definitely not on Winter Soldier level or Civil War level, but it's definitely better than the First Avenger. And I really like the First Avenger. I can see what people would say that this would feel like a 7th episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I get that. I'm going to go on a limb and say that this was 10 times better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier, for me anyway. I thought Falcon and the Winter Soldier was kind of a snooze fest, so I'm glad that it wasn't like that in this movie. It was very quickly paced, I gotta say. I also loved seeing Danny Ramirez as Joaquin Torres Falcon. It was great seeing him on screen in a suit. I'm excited to see more of him as Falcon, more interested to see when he'll show up. I don't foresee him being a huge component in any Avengers movies in the future, but hey, if he is, I'm all for it. It was weird that after 16 years, we kind of got a conclusion of The Incredible Hulk, but it didn't feel forced in or shoehorned in. Sam didn't feel shoehorned in. I've been seeing a lot of online. I did not feel that way. Tim Blake Nelson as the leader was great, but it was kind of weird. They never actually referred to him as the leader, and the Funko Pop does say the leader. The only thing that kind of took me out of it, which it didn't really take me out of it, it was kind of just like, I didn't really want to look at him, was whatever they did for the leader's head. It needs some work. That's all I gotta say. It just needs some work. I really love Sam's new suit, and I hope he keeps the suit for a while. As well as the post-credit scene, I thought it was fine. Like it was a post-credit scene. It's leading to the future. Don't really know what it's going to be leading towards. I mean, we know, but they didn't say it in the trailer. I will say too, at the beginning of the movie, there was a sequence that we've seen clips from, and it definitely was a little weird. It definitely cut around a lot, and it was kind of hard to follow what was happening. But that got better. It was only that sequence, and I don't know why. As well, there was a lot of dialogue and a couple shots that we didn't even see in the movie. Mainly the dialogue in the trailer where Sidewinder says,
"Caught without his wing."
That was never in the movie from my recollection. So it's kind of weird that they had that in the trailer. As well as we got this shot in the trailer of somebody walking with a top hat through a crowd. I don't remember seeing that in the movie. I could be wrong once again, but I do not remember seeing that in the movie at all. As well as the picture of the leader's hand taking a picture at the White House. That was never in the movie either. So there were a couple shots that were in the trailers that never made the final cut. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there is no Hulk in this movie. Hulk does not show up. That is not a spoiler. I'm just saying, if you're going in thinking the Hulk is going to show up, you're going to be disappointed. He's not in the movie. The overall score I gave last night was an 8.3 out of 10, and right now I'm going to give it the same thing. It was a good movie. I don't feel like I need to go and rewatch it. It was a fun Marvel movie, and it definitely feels like it's a step in the right direction, although I don't know how well it's going to do just because it's not going to be for everyone. Like I said, it wasn't the best. It's not going to be The Winter Soldier or Civil War, but it has its place. It's definitely a B-tier movie. My wife and I enjoyed watching it, but it wasn't anything special. With all that being said, what did you think of Captain America Brave New World? Let me know in the comments down below. So while we're at the theater, we went ahead and picked up a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and show you all those right now, as well as the GameStop haul. We're going to go and show this first pop. This is Tim Blake Nelson's The Leader from Captain America Brave New World. I really like how the pop looks. I will say, he looks nothing like his pop in the movie. The hair is not there. Let me tell you. This is the back, the side, and the other side. The leader. Alright, so yeah, he is down there on the shelf. Love him. I'm going to keep him there for the rest of the month. Next month is Daredevil Born Again, so this entire shelf is going to be filled with Netflix Daredevil pops. Cannot wait for that. But the second pop is going to be this Bruce Banner pop. I don't know why. I really love it, and you can tell there's speech bubbles up there. I've never seen that on a Funko before. I really love the green and seeing him Hulk out. Here is the side of the box. Here's the back. Here is the other side. And then here is the front once again. But yeah, here is the Bruce Banner Funko Pop. I do apologize. This thing is a little ripped. This was the first thing we got from the theater. We have this Captain America Brave New World real 3D poster. And on the back, we have a Thunderbolts poster. It looks really sick. I'm glad we have it. But like I said, there is a little rip up here on both sides. Obviously, since it's front and back. But yeah. And so when we got the poster, we were handed this little black baggie. And I guess there's one of two you can get. You can either get Captain America or Falcon. There we go. Sam Wilson, Captain America on the keychain. We both got the same one, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We can definitely find some more in the future. So yeah, the next thing we got is this cup and straw kit. This is all rubber around the outside. It's really grippy, obviously, because it's rubber. And that is the inside of the cup. Front, all the way through. Yeah, it looks great. I love it. So this was the last cup kit that Marcus had near us. It was from Gladiator, so we did go ahead and grab this. And this is the new one side by side. I definitely like this one more. This one is definitely cool, but it feels cheap. This doesn't feel that cheap. This feels really cheap. All right, so the next thing we have is really cool. I don't know what to make of it. I guarantee it's a tub. Like, obviously, it's a tub you put popcorn in it. Never going to do that, just because of how cool it is. We got Red Hulk with the tub. There we go. There we go. There he is. Yeah, this is the tub. One of the tubs, anyway. It's really heavy, too. I like it a lot. I'm glad that we spent the money on this. Alright, so the next thing we have is a personal favorite of mine, mainly just because we've been collecting these for a while now. My wife and I started collecting these now starting in October. This is the Captain America helmet tub. The Brave New World helmet tub. It does open up from the top. You can see through the lenses too, obviously. Yeah, this is the full tub. I really like how this looks, and for comparison, this is the Venom The Last Dance one that we got from Marcus. Opens up on top as well. And these are the two of them side by side. And lastly, our two final tins. We have this metal Red Hulk tin. This is the one that we did use. It is cleaned out, but this is the one that we did use. And then here is the second one. Captain America Brave New World, Sam Wilson, the wing. And this one was not used. But yeah, that is the entire haul and review. I hope you all enjoyed it. This was something new that my wife and I were experimenting with. So if you all like this video, please drop a like and comment down below. I will see you all in the next one. This has been Caden or Cantina Talk, signing off.